time I'm in the city, we locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it harder. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like, oh, man. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah.
Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the New York Giants. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll get about 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. To throw is Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And the Giants are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
On play action, it is Dart. He'll get that complete. Right side, it's Bellinger. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try to run for it with Scatterboo. And he will have a Giants first down. That'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. Once again, it's Scatterboo. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. DeMarcus Lawrence, there on the stop. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the air. That's good for a Giants first down. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Out to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That is caught to the goal line and in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Giants. Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. He gets it to go. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Corey Horton now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Off the bootleg, here's Darnold. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in to the 20. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Seattle.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Dart. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline and just wasn't able to save the play.
3rd and 9. Throwing is Dart. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. Open man, that's Slayton. And he's going to have the Giants 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To throw is Dart. That's caught, and it's Cam Scatterboot. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
3rd and 7.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, 70, Timberwolf. Cougar, 19. Hut, hut.
Again, out of the gun, and it's Scatterboot. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
Here's Walker. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. There's a short one taken in by Barner. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Darnold. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. Shaheed with the catch. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On 3rd and a yard, here's Darnold. That is hot. He finds Walker. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
We're gonna start.
Darnold to throw again. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Second and 10.
We go set. Yellow 80. Red 80. They set.
To throw again is Darnold. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Throwing on third down is Darnold. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he will get into the end zone. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seattle.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Now the point after drop from Myers. It's up and good. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. Seven seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Dart. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And he will score. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, New York.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
The kick here is good. Add one more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Scatterboo. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
2. Here we go.
Let's go now. Rocco 80. Check go.
They'll go again with Scatterboo. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 29-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
3rd down and short. You decide to hand the ball off. What you're really telling yourself is just pick up enough yards to reset these downs. But in this case, the back had a whole lot more in mind. He saw the crease, and he hit it, and it led to a big gain.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On 2nd down, a run with Scatterboo. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd and short. Here's Dart. Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line. Here we go. Ready, ready?
On the ground, it's Scatterboo. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of a gun, here comes Dart. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Daniel Bellinger. Touchdown, New York.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the 2nd half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this 2nd half started. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. To throw on 1st down is Darnold. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, Seattle.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A run straight ahead. That's Scatterby. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. They'll go play action here with Dart. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. On the play fake, here's Dart. In trouble, and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it 3rd and goal. They'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. So now, Graham Gano, the veteran, in another pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Graham Gano now following the field goal. Back to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Myers now to add the PAT. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st down, Dart flushed to his right. Now he'll run. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. He's inside the 30. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most, and even 50 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
On the give, it's Scatterby. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. quickly. The clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go.
Let's go now.
They'll run out of the gun with Scatterboo. And the Giants are going to be set up first and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
First down and goal to go.
They'll drop to throw. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Daniel Bellinger, touchdown, New York. He's got another one, his second touchdown of the evening.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Shaheed now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10.
Here we go, son.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. Timeout Seahawks, that is their second. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Set. Ready. Ready. Set.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just...
That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Dane Belton.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
A short one there to Bellinger. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Dart. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards. To the air again goes Dart. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And that is incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Here we go, set. Set go.
Throwing again, Dart. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth.
Here we go.
To the air once more is Dark. On the run to the right. He keeps it himself. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8. Second and a yard. Looking to throw. It's Dark. Now a screen set up for Tracy. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. Out of the shotgun. It's Dark. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Dark. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. On the return, here comes Horton. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He gets free. It's a foot race. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. So it's a win for the Men in Blue. The Giants get it done. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That's the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
From the oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the New York Giants. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Mexico City. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Play action now. Dart has this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
First down, here's Scatterbury. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. There are times on carries like that where he looks a little bit older than his rookie status.
How many times have we talked when we've gone out to dinner about how precocious these youngsters are that come into the NFL now? They play at a higher level at a younger age. The stars aren't quite in their eyes as much as they used to be, huh?
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. From the 24 now, here's second down and 7. Dart going to give to Scatterbury. And not much, maybe a yard down to the 23.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has. And if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I hope we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go. But sometimes they will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Wan'Dale Robinson from 10 yards out. And the Giants put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Looking to put a drive together. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Nix to the air. A short throw to Ingram. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Now it's Nix. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
2nd and 10. To throw, here's Nix. A quick throw there is incomplete.
But that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
Well, that's one way and a good way to get things going offensively. One play in and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
That is incomplete.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
Back to the air with Nix. That is caught. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 36. 11 yards for number 11.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 1. To throw is Nix. Setting up a screen for Harvey. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Back to throw now on first down. Open man right side is Ingram. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike. That'll be caught. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Here's Nix once more. And he's caught. Touchdown, Denver. Marvin Mims from 4 yards out. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Lutz with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Give him 30 yards there.
He scored their touchdown earlier, and this had a chance to be another. This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now he's absolutely shredding them.
Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Now 2nd and 3. Here's Dart. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Ready.
Nix from the shotgun. The kicker here, it's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down. Give up the middle, Scatteroo. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. They'll stay on the ground with Scannaboo. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 50 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Here we go, set.
A give, it's Scannaboo. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Dart. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him now. Find him. Find him.
Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Got a man open, it's Sutton. Down the right sideline. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 46 yards.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
Operating from the gun, here's Hicks. Open man, and again it's Sutton. Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. And it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Nix looking to throw again. And they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Broncos put together a fourth-quarter drive to take the lead. Lutt's good on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 37-yard line. Dart going to look to throw here. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a fourth-quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Second down, goal to go. An inside run with Scatterbury. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Scatterbury. Well, boy, a good surge defensively. Able to pin on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Here it is. 4th and inches. They'll try it now with Scatterbury. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Cam Scatterbury. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Giants answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point try good by Gano. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
And now an audible here into something else. He's back to throw. Able to find Mims. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. And this going to wind up incomplete. So they took a chance on the fake spike. Doesn't work out, but at least here, the clock does stop with the incompletion. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He'll connect on the out route with Ingram. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 34-yard line. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And this is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's first and goal. He'll look to throw. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. This is first and 10. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's first and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. This ball intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Charles, a heartbreaking way to lose this game. They got into position for that final